In the world of Formula One, every race is a story of triumph and defeat, of legends written amidst the smoke of rubber and asphalt. But among these tales, some stand out, their echoes reverberating across the annals of racing history. Today, we delve deep into 3 such extraordinary tales that still send shivers down the spine of every motorsport enthusiast. Tales of unbelievable comebacks, strategic masterstrokes, and nerve-wracking final laps. Join us as we unfold the pages of history to revisit what we think are the greatest 3 comebacks in F1 history. Who's in our top 3? Are they the same as your picks? Will you agree or disagree? You'll just have to stick around to find out. Okay, let's embark on this riveting journey through time and speed. I'm excited to explore every nerve-wracking turn and overtaking maneuver with you. But before we dive deep, ensure you can subscribe and hit that bell icon below so you always know about such exciting tales from the grand world of Formula One. Stay tuned till the end for a surprise revelation about one of these iconic races. A lesser-known fact that added a dramatic twist to the story and showcased the indomitable spirit of the champion. Now fasten your seatbelts as we set forth for this exhilarating ride. A journey of speed, strategy, and spectacular victories. Unveil the racing legends like never before. Let the adventure begin. The 2020 Sakhir Grand Prix was indeed a spectacle, and Sergio Perez's victory is one for the history books. His journey from last place to the top step of the podium was a combination of exceptional driving, timely strategy, and a bit of luck. Let's delve into the narrative to unravel the Mexican's fantastic journey during the race. Lap 1, the race started with a bang. Perez, starting from 5th position, got caught in the opening lap melee involving Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen. His Racing Point car was tagged and sustained damage. Though not terminal, it forced him to pit at the end of the first lap, sending him to the back of the field, effectively 18th and in last place. In the early stages, an undeterred Perez mounted a recovery drive. The Sakhir GP circuit layout, with its shorter track and multiple overtaking opportunities, aided his quest. He meticulously worked his way up the order, overtaking car after car with a mix of daring moves and optimal tyre strategy. Mid-race, as the race unfolded, Perez continued his relentless push through the field. His team's strategy of keeping him out on the medium tyres whilst others pitted proved instrumental, helping him gain positions as others made their scheduled stops. Lap 63, fortune then dramatically tilted in his favour. Mercedes made a catastrophic double pit stop error, sending both their cars, including George Russell, who was leading at that point, down the order after fitting mixed sets of tyres. This error thrust Perez further up the order. Lap 64, Perez found himself in 3rd position, a stunning recovery, but he wasn't done yet. He executed a brilliant move to pass the Renault of Esteban Ocon, moving up to 2nd place. Lap 70, he then took the lead after passing Jack Aitken's lapped Williams and the out-of-position Mercedes of George Russell, who had pitted to correct the tyre mix-up and then again for a puncture. Lap 87, and against all odds, Sergio Perez crossed the finish line in 1st place, claiming his maiden Formula One victory. His triumphant climb from the back of the field was complete, marking an historic moment for him and his Racing Point team, who celebrated their first ever victory under that name. In summary, Perez's victory at the 2020 Sakhir Grand Prix was a masterclass of resilient driving, strategic tyre management, and taking advantage of the misfortunes of others. It showcased his skill, patience, and determination, cementing the race as one of the most extraordinary comebacks in Formula One history. The 2003 Brazilian Grand Prix at Interlagos was a wild and chaotic affair, marked by heavy rain, numerous accidents, and significant confusion. Giancarlo Fisichella's surprise victory for Jordan is a classic tale of resilience, skilled driving in wet conditions, and taking advantage of unpredictable circumstances. Let's break down Fisichella's remarkable journey during the race. Fisichella qualified his Jordan in a humble 8th position. The race day dawned wet, with race clouds enveloping the circuit, making the track slippery and treacherous. In the early stages of the race, multiple incidents and accidents brought out the safety car and shuffled the order, with drivers struggling to keep control in the challenging conditions. Mid-race, despite the chaos around him, Fisichella stayed calm and composed. He skillfully navigated his way through the field, avoiding incidents and making crucial overtakes. He benefited from others' misfortunes, steadily improving his position as more and more drivers retired from the race. Like others, Fisichella opted for the wet tyres, a crucial choice that allowed him to maintain control and pace in the rain-soaked conditions. He showcased his adaptness in wet weather driving, keeping his car on the track while many others slid off, showcasing his finesse and control. Lap 54. Fisichella spectacularly took the lead of the race after the leading McLarens of Kimi Räikkönen and David Coulthard had to pit for fuel. It looked like a fairy tale position, but the race was far from over. Lap 55. As Fisichella started the 55th lap, a massive accident involving Fernando Alonso and Mark Webber caused the race to be red flagged and ended prematurely. The race was stopped, and amidst much confusion, Kimi Räikkönen was initially declared the winner, with Fisichella in second place. The Jordan team, however, disputed this, claiming Fisichella was on his 56th lap when the race was stopped. After reviewing the timing data and several days of analysis, the FIA confirmed that Fisichella had indeed started his 56th lap before the red flag, and such, he was rightfully declared the winner of the 2003 Brazilian Grand Prix. This marked Fisichella's first ever win in Formula 1 and a rare victory for the Jordan team. His perseverance, combined with excellent wet weather driving and a bit of luck, allowed him to snatch victory from the jaws of chaos in one of the most unpredictable and memorable F1 races in history. Jenson Button's victory at the 2011 Canadian Grand Prix is one of the most sensational in Formula 1 history. The race was characterised by torrential rain, numerous safety car periods, and incidents aplenty. Button's journey from last to first is a gripping tale of resilience, skill, and as always, a little bit of luck. Let's delve into this astonishing race. Qualifying. Button started the race in 7th position. However, heavy rain made the track conditions extremely challenging. In the early stages, Button faced a series of misfortunes, including a collision with his McLaren teammate Lewis Hamilton. This led to Hamilton's retirement and forced Button to pit for repairs. Button made a total of 6 pit stops during the race, which included penalties, tyre changes and repairs. These stops sent him to the back of the field, leaving him in last place at around the midway stage. Despite the setbacks, Button didn't lose hope. He displayed extraordinary skill and patience, masterfully handling his car in the slippery conditions. The McLaren driver meticulously made up ground, overtaking multiple cars as he clawed his way back through the field. Interruption. The race was halted for over 2 hours due to the unrelenting rain, and when it resumed, Button was in 10th place with less than 30 laps to go. After the restart, Button had another collision, this time with Fernando Alonso, leading to another pit stop. In the last 30 laps post the red flag, Button unleashed his brilliance. He surged from the back, overtaking car after car on a drying track. He set the fastest lap of the race, closing in on the leaders with unmatched pace. Lap 70. On the final lap of the race, Button caught up to the race leader, Sebastian Vettel. Under pressure, Vettel made a rare mistake, sliding off the dry line and allowing Button to pass him to take the lead. Jenson Button crossed the finish line in first place, completing an astounding comeback to claim victory after a tumultuous and chaotic race. In total, Button spent over 40 minutes of the race in last place, but showcased incredible resolve, agility and racecraft to secure one of the most unlikely and dramatic victories in Formula 1 history. His triumph at the 2011 Canadian Grand Prix is remembered as a masterclass in wet weather driving, determination and strategic racing, solidifying his status as one of the sport's great talents. And there you have it, racing aficionados. 3 remarkable stories, 3 incredible drivers, and their extraordinary triumphs against all odds in the world of Formula 1. Sergio Perez, Giancarlo Fisichella, and Jenson Button have shown us the true meaning of resilience, skill, and unwavering determination. And now, as promised, the time has come to unveil the surprise revelation we hinted at the beginning. During the 2003 Brazilian Grand Prix, amidst the chaos and the rain, Giancarlo Fisichella's race car was number 11. And this race marked his first ever win. And also, astonishingly, it happened on the 11th of April 2003. A coincidence? Perhaps. But in the world of racing, every detail, every number, and every second counts. We hope you enjoyed this thrilling journey through some of the most unforgettable races in Formula 1 history. Each of these races has not only highlighted the outstanding skills and strategies of these drivers, but also underlined the significance of patience, teamwork, and seizing the moment. Do comment below which is your favourite all-time comeback, and I'll leave mine in the comments below also. If you enjoyed this exhilarating ride with us, do remember to hit that like button and share this video with fellow F1 enthusiasts. And of course, ensure you're subscribed with notifications on, so you always lead the pack in exploring legendary races and understanding the nuances that make Formula 1 a spectacle like no other. Until next time, this has been F1 Racing Now, your inside track to all things F1.